Hey you.
What?
Okay, so I know I still haven't paid you back for the whole breaking me out of prison thing, but would you still be my beloved bestest friend ever, and give me a hint as to what? 3 times 4 might be.
The director asked us not to cheat
during the test. I know. Rue, could you please go exist elsewhere? You're kind of polluting our oxygen.
Yeah, you're just a Nugu hater. Get back to your own fandom.
What?
Knock knock. Hey kids.
Oh god, here comes my favorite Unni. Or was it Noon? And what do those words even mean? No one's ever explained to me the difference.
Interfamilial relationship is just a social construct for systematically oppressing people into obeying the New World Order.
What's up, you bunch of weirdos? So I found an interesting landmark by the south. Wanna ditch class and go snooping around for a bit?
Yeah, sure, since I can't see anything that'll possibly go wrong with a merry little venture into our little phantom dimension of tortured souls who are trapped here for an eternity as a punishment of our evil deeds during our previous lives.
Honestly, I enjoy being with you guys as much as I enjoy talking about my dead parents. But yes, I am all for going against the educational system that pollute our youth.
Guys, I really don't think that we should leave because
Rue,
the
listen
director
dear,
said...
the director is basically an omnipotent intergalactic time deity and knows everything anyways, so there's no need to pretend like your voice is somehow better or more real than us, okay?
Yeah, Chingu, I ain't no killer but we move in silence, like a lasagna.
Beta, you know your existence is the reason why little puppies get cancer, right?
Yeah, I know.
Now that I've put my parents' greatest mistake in her place, let's all set out and explore for a bit. And don't you imbeciles even say you'd rather stay and finish the test. I doubt even half of you here know how to count past 5.
He's joking how? Everybody's joking now. He opens his mouth.
Sweetheart, I hope you know that dreams never come true and you will never be a real rapper even if you sold what remains of your pitiful soul to the devil to actually acquire some level of talent.
Spaghetti won't come out.
Talent is just a social concept designed to divide and rally us against each other in a socialistic effort to quantify our biological worth.
How dare you insult my spaghetti, Chingu?
Sorry to break your dreams, but even a can of Keep 'em Up ravioli contains more daily intake of talent than you do in your entire being. And please stop punctuating your sentences with random words you saw in the YouTube comment section of South Korean music videos. Like, why are you even suddenly so obsessed with foreign hip-hop music?
I can relate to the lyrics of the songs, okay? Unlike you easygoing papas that had privilege growing up, I dealt with some dark stuff that none of you would ever understand.
Beta, I don't think anybody here has experience living anywhere nicer than at a haunted trailer park in a roach-infested mobile home.
Whatever, none of you get me. Don't act like you knew Goose knew me once I'm rich and famous or I will have to write a diss track about all you hoes all after my money and connections.
Yeah, well, the only part that concerns me more than your delusional fantasies of success is the unfortunate prospect of me still somehow being in your life a billion years from now on, because you're gonna need at least that long to chalk yourself up to bleat sounds worthy of being even ironically labeled as music.
Please do not publicly flog my sister's last remaining crumbs of self-esteem. That's my job.
I know you actually care about me, sis.
No I don't.
I just wanted to be loved.
Oh, don't let it bother you.
Shut up, Rue. Don't put me on the same level as you papo.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
All of you are despicable. Look, are you coming or not? We better set out before the director hauls us back into solitary confinement, because I don't think war can survive another night in the microwave.
I can still hear the screams of little piggies in a blanket being roasted alive.
That actually sounds quite delicious.
You're a monster.
Oh, I am well aware.
So, what diabolical pits of hell are you inviting us to this time, Meta?
So there's this giant bloody pentagram carved into the wall by the south side. I believe that it's some sort of an infernal portal to the netherworld. So I figured it's vaguely exciting enough to casually swing by and check it all out together.
Ah, so you plan to appraise our souls to Lucifer. I'm in.
The mention of death makes my frozen soul quiver in excitement at the prospect of liberation from my wretched existence.
I'll go if you want me to. I'll do anything to make you accept me, Nuna.
Not to be that guy, but how are we gonna get there? It's not like we have the, appendages required for movement from point A to B.
Rule number 2. We do not discuss practical anatomy on this show. Leave that for when the plot progresses enough to introduce some decent world building. Then we talk about how we're lost souls of children trapped in various inanimate objects serving our sentence in a spiritual limbo between heaven and hell due to the vague cardinal sins we committed during our corporal existence, which will eventually be revealed through sarcastic and cryptic conversations where we also evolve further as characters.
Why do you sound so darn sarcastic all the time?
It's the British accent. It makes everything I say sound 500% more cynical.
Well, whoever did this default American male voice sounds so full of fake bravado and seems willfully ignorant about our corrupt government policies. So I'd say he's doing a pretty good impression of a typical American. Now, take us to the cursed demon gate.
Righto.
What the heck? How did we just teleport here?
Black magic. No, seriously. Black magic. We're supposedly souls haunting cursed inanimate objects. Are you really surprised there's some sort of supernatural force involved?
No, but I was expecting your demon gate to be a bit more flamboyant.
This video has the budget of pocket change belonging to a homeless dude who's seeking shelter during a snowstorm scavenging under a McDonald's drive-thru. Now stop asking questions.
Well, looking past it in your appearance as a Satan expert, I'd say this thing is pretty potent after all. Yeah, definitely leads to some inner circle of Christian hell. So, what are we gonna do with it?
Why don't we just throw Rue inside to see what it's like?
Wait, no, I don't agree to this.
Rue, someone needs to see where this thing leads. Won't you be likable for once and do us all a favor?
Well, actually, I wasn't gonna suggest we go through the thing.
Exactly, so just Rue can go.
I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with this decision.
It's okay. If you don't come back out within an hour, we'll all forget this ever happened and move on with the rest of our lives. It's a win-win situation for us.
You know, this plan is actually starting to sound brilliant.
I second this. This was all my idea. Meta, do you say Ranghame yet?
Do it, as a statement against youthful peer pressure.
Yeah, step right up, Rue. No one's gonna miss you. Bye-bye.
I don't know if I should. I mean, won't the director be upset if, I just left? If I disappeared and never came back?
Well, the rest of us sure won't, so we fail to see your point.
You have the weirdest voice out of all of us. Honestly, it creeps me out, like I'm listening to some sort of soulless version of text-to-voice ASMR that's devoid of all feelings and distinctly lacking inflections that make it sound human.
The only way we will win this war is through perseverance and leadership, but you possess none of those traits, therefore I vote that we cast you out into the deep unknown where you will suffer for the remainder of your eternal being.
I have no idea what he just said, but I totally agree. Death to the bringer of light.
Yeah, death to the candle wax boy. Melt into the abyss and never return, you heathen.
Just quickly go, Rue. Nobody wants you here. I think it's time you accept that.
Fine. But I have one last thing to confess before I—
Whoa! Duh, director.
Oh god, it wasn't me. Whatever we did, it wasn't me.
I perfectly submit myself to the orderly guidance of the global hegemony, glory to capitalism and democracy.
This isn't what it looks like.
And what did you win for this situation looks like, Meta?
Like we were poking around at some poorly drawn attempts at a satanic encryption, but this was all Rue's idea.
Oh, is that so?
Rue was like totally about to walk into the thing. I mean, yeah, we were like sort of egging him on, I guess, but
Rue
I mean—
was definitely about to walk into the portal. He literally said right before you came that he agreed to step inside the thing so he can leave behind our dimension forever. And is it just me or do I have the faintest Brooklyn accent?
He was trying to leave without your permission, and I swear the rest of us were not planning to mess with that thing. It's all Rue's fault. He's the one that was trying to stir up trouble.
Yeah, because he hates us and we hate him too.
Is that true, Rue? Is everything they said true?
Yes, but except for one thing. I don't hate any of you. No matter what you try to do to me or how much you guys hate me, I won't hate any of you. I can't hate any of you. I'm just sorry for the way I am.
Yeah, but we still hate your guts, Chingu.
I am pretty sure that is the one uniting factor that brings all of humanity together.
Death to the light bringer, let us end the oppression of wax-based lighting appliances.
Well, after a thorough evaluation of both parties, I've concluded that Rue will be spending the night inside the microwave as a punishment for his rash actions in attempting to flee his spiritual damnation.
Ha ha ha. I hope you melt into black goo and reform in some weird shape like those lopsided postmodern buttocks people like to call art these days.
And for the rest of you, 50 runs through the torture chamber.
What? Why?
You guys abandoned class midway through the test and disobeyed rule number 1, which is not to question the empirical logic of my story. Also because somebody wrote diabetes as one of the answers to a math problem.
May I ask, what was the question?
What does Bob have if he had 100 candy bars and ate half of them?
I, for one, find my answer brilliant and justified and will continue to stand by my previous statement.
That is why you are due for 46 of those 50 runs.
Oh, I can feel my confidence and integrity crumbling before the power of the establishment.
We're sorry for disobeying your words, Director. It won't happen again.
No, Please, don't let little old me restrict what you can or cannot do. I actually greatly enjoy inflicting punishment upon you little rascals, so feel free to stir up trouble to your soul's content. I mean, I am only the supreme arbiter of this entire dimension. Yeah, there's no need to take me seriously. Nope, not a bit.
Let's go back to the classroom, guys.
Oh, no need to work yourselves. Just stay here for the night because you're not allowed back inside until sunrise.
We're not? Haha, Jimin, what if something gets to us while we're out here undefended? Or what if one of the Reapers—
Sir, with all due respect, I don't think it'd be very mindful for us to risk staying outside in an unwarded place. Who knows what dangerous things are still out there.
Meta, listen, I don't like you. You like to pretend like you're the ringleader of these little misfits to have some semblance of power for yourself. But you're just as dumb and pathetic as everybody else. Dear, your little facade of authority crumbles before someone with real power because that's all you are, an act. You like to think you're special, but you're not. Meta, you're just an insecure little tramp that likes to play princess, but in the end you're just as disposable as everybody else. Goodbye. Hope to see you again tomorrow morning, all obedient and smiling, because that's all you can do, Meta, because I'm better than you.
What do you want? Shut up, just shut up and go die somewhere. I hate every single one of you.